link. Bam. Alright, I'm about to send you the link. Hold up, wait a minute, button. Why is playing with me? I'm adding this band on here. Alright, boom, boom. Then guest, there we go. Invite guest. Alright, I'm copying it now. Thank you for being patient. Yep, we should be good.
Construction. It's the last minute moving around for me.
I'm dead serious. You looking at the bed like stop playing with me. But it's really good.
I just swapped it up there.
Sure did.
She's gonna make me feel bad.
Hell no, don't feel bad. It's Sunday.
I'm excited.
What the church say? Come as you are.
Yep. Absolutely. Did anyone go to church this morning?
For real. I praise in the morning by myself and the Lord. I had to get out.
I was supposed to go.
I say my prayers first. You know, you get that.
Cool.
Oh, wow. I ain't about to answer. I just told her we was about to kick this interview out for real. Yeah, I got the banner on the bottom. And watch, we can put our logo up here, like where that logo at. You can change it out and put the logo up there.
Yeah, we have to put our logo. Both our logos will be dope.
Yeah, sure. That's why I said, like, the more I use it, I'm gonna get way, way, way better with it for real. Straight up. Boom. Alright, I think I got everything good on there. And we good on Anchor, because I think I can redo the title. For real. Oh, but who you want to win today?
I'm not a football fan. It don't matter.
At least you honest about it, for
me,
real.
especially when the Ravens not playing.
No, real tough.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who wins.
I'm just here for Rihanna.
It's a win. It's a win for the culture. It's the first time they got two black quarterbacks. You feel me?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, you put it that way, then.
Well, then there you go. I'm rooting for whoever plays.
Yeah, you feel me? That's what I'm saying. This is a win.
That's how I
You
go.
know what I mean? I take it, but that's how you see the difference between basketball and football. Like, it been black on black in basketball. Like,
yep.
This is not a first for us. It really be good with them. Hold on, I got that baby.
You was able to send that one?
Did you get the second link, Shan?
Yes, I just got it.
Oh, all right, bet. No, because it'd be a delay. My
both of these, or
yeah, you gotta click on the one for StreamYard because that's the visual.
This the one you click. Yeah, the one you're clicking on now is going to show us visual, and what we're speaking on now, we're going to keep that for the audio version.
Okay, so I need to use both phones.
Yep. Look, we 2 for 1 in it. Like on Spotify, they'll be able to see this visual, and on YouTube, you know what I mean. But on everything else, it's straight to audio.
And then when everything get added, we'll have both the visual and
the audio
for the video at the end.
Even for Instagram, like we'll be able to do the reels different for the first time, like where you actually see in the interview. She out first on a lot today, though, for real.
Oh yeah, shout out to you. You the first video.
Yeah, for real.
This is our 3rd episode, but video version, you're the first.
For sure.
Okay.
And that's what I was saying when you were
Now,
in emotion.
I don't know how I'm gonna send these people this stuff. They gotta wait a minute.
You good? Like,
oh, both phones right here.
Try to spread them out a little bit. Yeah, that's why I got the feedback.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to come on.
But you know what? I can send. Hold up. Which you on? You on your phone or the computer?
I'm on both. I'm on my phone and the computer.
That's why.
Yeah, that's why. I'm trying to think which one I can send it. Damn, I said I'm done recording.
She only could do one. She said she was going to have to get off at the moment.
Yeah, she good. She don't have to do Anchor.
Oh, but yours.
Yeah, I can do Anchor. Yeah. Just hop on the live stream.
And we can still just have it on our end, right?
Yeah. Because there wasn't no feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Yep, I just got restarted.
Wow, this is episode 3. Episodes really be flying, y'all.
No, real tough. This our second dip into the fashion.
Yep, this is our second shout out fashion business with having her own clothing brand. And like we mentioned earlier, like it's several different lanes and stuff with fashion, but these two are very, very, very in common. They both have each owns like actual brand, clothing brand.
Big facts. And both female. You
both
feel
female.
What I'm saying? So
both female.
That's dope in and of itself, for real. Mm-hmm. And I like the names of both of theirs. First one was Trap in the Sport.
Trap in the Sport.
You feel me?
No Hard
Villains. You know what I'm saying? It's
both like, have meaningful names.
Straight up. Alright, I got this. So when she hop on here, we'll be able to see, and I can record it from here, for real. Okay. And the good part about all this, I can edit out. Like, boom. Like, you know, once we start, that's where I can start it from. When I edit the live stream, for real. Like, that's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
You feel me? Like, we be testing this shit out. Not you hit the Christian. It's a vibe. That's how you know that bitch crazy. You fucking a rapper and got all alternatives on. This girl crazy.
Crazy.
It's a vibe. That nigga probably be in the house like, I love you too, but calm down.
I love how we have like the bottom, what it say? We Outside podcast interview with no hard feelings, clothing brand owner Shan.
Right, Liddy in the city.
Lit, fire service, drop the mic. One ministry about to be fire. A lot going on.
It's that catch my vibe, catch my energy. Then you see the red, like he said. She said, "Am I on?" Let me see. I think so. Yeah, with the vibes.
We in here. We outside.
We gotta figure out how we can see you too. I gotta change that part out. Hold up, give me a second. Cam. No, that turned out cam off. Wait a minute. Dang. Yup, layout. Boom. Can we do a side by side?
Let's see.
We try and get you side by side. Can you see us? And matter of fact, is the mic on?
Is the mic
no,
on?
The mic on.
Is Shan mic on?
Hold up. Oh, no.
Oh.
Bam!
Hello.
What's the vibe? She came.
What's going on?
Man, we was waiting on
you.
How y'all doing?
Man, we feel good. It's been a good Sunday, man. I worked up with good energy.
That's what's up.
But like, no,
That's
we excited. We excited definitely to chat it up with you for real. And I'm feeling the Nipsey Blue. You see, she came through with the
Yeah, you know Nipsey Blue. You know it's a sprint. It's a marathon, never a sprint. Y'all know what's going on.
That part.
On the page looking at the new sweatsuit.
No, I swear, like we was on your page right now looking at just shit like, you know what I mean? You gotta be prepared, you know what I mean?
You do. You stay ready. You ain't never gotta get ready.
She already branded. Every time I see someone with that brand, I just say, I can't wait till we get our way outside shows.
Nah, real tough.
Yep.
I'm telling you, just start.
Look,
don't matter how they look, just start.
Come on. This was, I love you said that to her because she a perfectionist. You feel me? Like she want to wait to everything.
Oh, same. Listen, but listen, just start.
That's the best advice.
You're never going to be fully prepared. You're never going to be fully prepared. Just start. Get you some shirts. Listen, I know a couple people in Baltimore that do them on site.
Yeah, come on. Tap in. And when I say she a beast with this. She a beast with the fashion. You got
my fault, y'all. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. We not even ready to do that.
You like I just did the same thing for real.
We not even ready to play like that. Not today. Not today.
You feel me? Like the devil is a liar. I got all y'all airplane mode. I'm not playing with nobody. Business time for real. But
yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna start us off because I want to introduce you to our listeners for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like we actually met Shan because we always outside. Like what we name this podcast is really what we do. We party hard, we work hard. We pulled up to your fashion show. And let me just say, like, it was a vibe. not only was it a fashion show, she had extra booths for other entrepreneurs. You feel me? So I already felt, you know, the entrepreneurship and that right there, like you shining, but also giving other people an avenue to show what they do. You feel what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
It was dope. The energy was good. You know how you go to certain events. And it doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be the people you bring with the negative energy, but like the people was good. Like I was there, I was a witness. So it was dope. Still to this day.
I appreciate y'all. I'll make sure y'all at the next one.
Oh look,
we're gonna keep them going. We're gonna keep them coming.
Oh look, double up. And like that's like exactly why we took footage that day and everything. And it was just the quality of your clothes and the energy, all that. I'm like, we gonna have to interview her. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna have to bring her back on. So that was how we even brought this interview together, just giving y'all the backstory on that for real. But what we do is, what we outside is, we like to highlight all the hustlers. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can still have your 9 to 5, but if you got something on the side, that's your hustle. That's your brand. That's what you represent. What you put into it is what you gonna get out of it, and it helps to speak to other people that's on that mindset is you. So that's why we doing this for real. So you know, also we a smoking podcast. So like I got my, you know, I'm sipping on my wine right now. If you want to roll up something, spark something, pour
I don't
something.
smoke. I'm chilling. I don't smoke, but
we need somebody.
That's what I'm saying. Like we need somebody to say no sometimes. Like real talk. But yeah, that would just be good. Hold up. All right, that's cool. She know I'm interviewing right now. I got airplane mode, don't even work.
Yeah.
Look, you gotta love Grandma. She was speaking.
Yeah, definitely.
We got you, but we like literally in the middle of an interview right now. All right. I swear, appreciate you, but I'm gonna let you. I'll take the first question for real. Like, we gonna hop right into it. We love the name of your brand, right? So let us know the story behind it, because Know Hard Feelings, that's unique. I like that.
Good question.
No hard feelings. It's just that things happen, life happens. Like you really just gotta keep it moving gracefully with no hard feelings. I'm a single mother. I hate to call myself that. I'm a single parent.
That part.
So life just throw you curveballs. You know what I mean? You just gotta put your big girl panties on and handle your business with no hard feelings. And if we gonna do it, we might as well do it fly.
Look, that part.
Like you might as well do it fly. You can't.
That's
you never supposed to look like what you wonder. So no matter what it is, it's a family friendly brand. It's affordable. It's quality.
Right.
You know, it's just for those people who dealing with life every single day. Like literally just dealing with life with no hard feelings. Like just falling shaking through the pressure.
I'm telling you, we literally like, hold on, because I swear, don't even trip. We gonna like restart you over. Can you please? I keep saying we doing it. I'm gonna hit you when we done you. I got you. Appreciate you, thank you. My fault. We trying to get stuff together for the Super Bowls. They trying to get the bread.
Listen, it's no problem. It's Sunday. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm still going to cook. See, I'm the chef over here. You feel what I'm saying? They gotta let me multitask. That's what being a hustler is about. We're gonna get this done, then we're gonna do the next project, and then chill. But all right, we can go back into that, like, to what you were saying as far as know how it feels. Like, I love when you touched on like, don't take it personal. Life is gonna happen.
It's nothing.
Yeah,
things gonna happen. People gonna be people. You know what I mean? Like nobody's you. I think that the problem is everybody takes everything so personal and so literal, and a lot of times it has nothing to do with you. Like you really just gotta understand that life ain't about you. Like your life is about you, but everything outside of you is just that. If it's not in your immediate microsystem, it really doesn't matter. You know, so it's like stop taking everything so personal. It's really listen, if I ain't like you 5 years ago, I see you today, I might say what's up. It's really no hard feelings. It wasn't even about you. It's normally about principles. And when you understand that you're moving off of your own principles and morals, your loyalty is a different definition than everybody else's. That's when you can align yourself with those who matter. And those who don't, they simply just don't matter. It's no hard feelings. Like life's gonna happen. You're gonna keep it moving.
Oh, I love it. Let's take the second question for real.
And I definitely want to touch back on the first question still when she said you might as well be fly with it.
Damn like, right.
Yeah,
you shouldn't look like how you feeling.
Yeah.
That jump to the to the second question. I was wondering, like, usually by a person, the way a person dress, you know where they from. Me into fashion and into styling, I can literally look at you and 9 times out of 10 hit on the market of where that person may be from, or if that person had a stylist or not. So, like, what was your drive? Like, how would you express your style and the way you just carry your brand itself? Like, where did all of that come from?
Yeah, like
So no hard feeling is sporty stylish.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like, it's active. We get active, we casual. However, whatever, we got some new stuff coming that I can't really, but we have like some more feminine wear. We have streetwear. We are a unisex brand, but it's definitely like sporty stylish. It made the sweatsuits you can wear them with a. Wait a minute, hold on, my son out here.
I'm not going.
Okay. Dude, I'm doing a podcast. Hold on.
Oh, let's be busy.
So it's the brand is sporty stylish. We busy. We moving around. We outside. We active.
Outside.
We getting things.
Yeah,
we getting things. Yeah, we outside. So a lot of times you just want you a little sweatsuit. I like hats. I was gonna bring some of my hats down to show y'all, but I love hats. My hair always done, but I'm wearing a hat. I like hats. Simply because girls wear hats too. We wear a million hats as women. That people never acknowledge. People never acknowledge how many hats women actually wear.
Nah, real
So
talk.
How you can
and if you go, yeah, you gotta. And if you wearing a hat, it got to be a top of the line hat. It can't be no anything hat. You gotta have you some heat. So
For sure.
we outside. You sporty stylish. At first, of course, it was for women, so it was a sporty stylish babe collection.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, this sweatsuit is a sporty stylish sweatsuit that I'm wearing.
And look, that's the energy that it's given. Like, I love that. Like, it should look like what you styled it to be. It looks cut.
Yeah, we got zippers at the bottom.
You can wear heels. It really
You
doesn't
feel me?
matter.
You can swap it out. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I've seen women with boots on with them. I've seen the clear heels with them. Me, I'm going to wear mine with tennis. I worn with a pair of shoes before, but yeah, it's sporty stylish, definitely all-purpose wear. Whatever you're doing, you can put on the hard feelings and get it done.
And that's a dope clothing brand to have when you got something to wear so you can wear it to go to the market right fast, to go to a concert if you want to.
Man.
That's a hard.
And you still bit.
Not most can do that.
Yeah.
Like, you buy a piece of clothes. If I buy this dress right now, this is for me to go out. I can't wear this to go to the market right now.
Yeah, you can't. And it's like everybody know you still fresh. You get what I'm saying? Like, I love that vibe of it. You know what I mean? Like,
definitely.
I think with a lot of Baltimore brands, we real hustle mentality type city. You know what I mean? So that like Under Armour, you get what I'm saying? Like, you got your own.
You gotta be able to get to it.
Yeah.
Whatever you wearing, you gotta be able to get to it. No matter what you get, you gotta be able to get to it. Kids got sports practices.
Come on.
You might go to a play. You might go to a museum. You got to do all this in a day. So you really got to be prepared all day long. Just have you 2 pair of shoes if you want to change them. And just, throw you a jacket on, take the jacket off. However you coming, you can do it in the whole film.
Nah, real talk. And then I would say, let the people know what year did you start the brand and what inspired you to start the brand.
The brand started in 2021.
Okay.
But years ago, I'm gonna say, and probably like 2008.
Okay.
Maybe a little earlier, maybe 2007. I was really into I used to wear the chain belts and I was into like that Rockstar Ed Hardy Black Label era. And one day I bought my brother a button up, a black label button up. And I'll never forget, it had skulls on it, had the studs on, and I was like, and I got in my head, I was like, I want one of these brands. I want to make clothes like this. And he looked at me and said, do it. And I was like, because back then L City had like shooters and Wear One and stuff like that. It wasn't really given like no Rockstar. It wasn't given like streetwear. It wasn't streetwear. It was like just sportswear, straight active. Yeah, athletic. So then in 2020, I was like, man, I want to drop some hats. I started with an accessory line. Yeah. I was like, I want to drop some hats. And then I was like, you know what I'm gonna do. So I dropped some hats and some t-shirts in 2021. I had a Women United pop-up shop. It was actually my first one.
Okay.
No. and because the one that y'all attended was the third.
Oh, all right.
So
That's
I had
how-
a Women United pop-up shop, and it was also a launch party for No Hard Feelings.
Yeah.
And we had our first signature truckers and just some t-shirts. And the first logos we used was just like the skull with no hard feelings. And our hats had no hard feelings with the middle fingers with the skulls, the flames coming up. And I had some shirts that said true love, fake romance,
Okay.
love can't get enough, and hard to catch, even harder to keep. The brand really just tell a story. Yeah, the brand tell a story. Yeah, all the brand tell, it literally all leads up to no hard feelings. Like the whole brand tell a story. If people dig deep into it, it's so much more than just fashion.
I like that, because even like music, it tell a story, and with anything you do, it should tell a story. You growing.
Definitely. I don't know. No hard feelings. That's my second baby. Like that's really, that's me. That's how I'm healing through fashion. Like that's me telling my story, just about life, just about betrayal, whatever it may be. I had hoodies with bottled up emotions, like just a lot of, I don't know. The brand tell a story, so
that goes into like your work ethic. You say it tell a story, as it does, as it speaks for itself now. Like you already, if you look at the clothing, you can tell it tell a story. But here you say it tell a story, that just make it even more dope. But anyways, speaking of it telling a story, like you obviously been through certain situations for you to have these feelings and emotions, or for you to have this imagination. Where does all of that come from? You say this started back in the day for you. Fashion been in you. That's
yeah, like fashion. Fashion really, it been there. Like I've literally always had it. Growing up, I remember I couldn't wear tennis shoes till I was in like the 6th or 7th grade. But so I was always into fashion, but it was like when I get old enough, man, I'm not wearing those shoes. I'm not, I'm wearing what I want to wear. But honestly, it comes from just seeing certain things. Like I've never been one of those women that idolize like the not no offense to those who do, but I'm more as in like, you can be covered. I'm more of a modest woman. I'm not really into like revealing clothing. However, I do see certain things. I can look at a person like they look good in this. So I started to like, try to accommodate my whole audience. Because I had people saying things like, you only make stuff for boys, or you make tomboy clothes, or whatever. And at first I used to be like, well, if you can't dress, just say that. But now it's like, you gotta give the people what they want, which has opened my eyes to different avenues of fashion. And I never want my brand to be trending. I want it to be fashion. So that means like fashion is timeless. Fashion is diverse. And if you don't feel good in what you wearing, you ain't gonna look good. It's gonna look like the clothes wearing you. You gotta wear the clothes.
Yeah.
So like I've always idolized people like Aaliyah. Okay. Their fashion. Like Mari, what's the 411? That's the fashion that catches my attention. Like Tiana Taylor, Rihanna. I like those people
giving
who
all
can
the
be
icons
like really like giving diverse in fashion. And when Virgil dropped Pyrex,
that's
in
how
2013.
ASAP.
Listen, in 2013, I was like,
I could do this.
It's a go. Yeah, like it's a go. But I still couldn't really like get my vision all together. I think that once you start healing these certain things, because I feel like you got to be true to what you're selling. I can't be saying no hard feelings with all these bottled up emotions.
Yeah.
Like I really got to be able to release it. And when I realized I could release it through my brand, I was like, oh, like here, like we got something here. Like we on to something. Yeah, like for real, we on to something.
No, that same is like it's synergy, and I think that's passion. Like when you speak about it, I can see the passion that you have for what you're doing. You feel what I mean? Like because like how you said it's synergy in the fact like I need this to be the better me. You know what I mean? Because when people stay in that victim mode, you ain't getting nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it go back.
Don't nobody owe you nothing. Like life don't owe you nothing. You get whatever you put into it. That's the only thing you're gonna get out of I don't know, like, and a bigger part of the biggest part of the brand, honestly, is like you ask what happened, like what happens in life that make you, my grandmother had 4 grandchildren. I'm the only one alive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, at 12, I watched my oldest cousin die. Like he was murdered on my block. I watched him die on my bones. So a lot of things that literally goes back to bottled up emotions because I never talked about it.
Yeah.
It was just like, this life. Like I'm from Baltimore. I can't listen. I'm hard up.
That is,
But as I got older and I tapped into my emotions and I was like, I don't let people get close to me because I always told myself like everybody I needed died. You know what I mean? Like so it was like a lot of things that happened and I experienced betrayal at a very early age from my closest friends to so I was like, well, it ain't no hard feelings. I just can't deal with you. Like, but I don't have any wish. You know how people be like, I wish you the best. I'm not that person that wish you the best. I have no wishes for you. Honestly. It's no ill will toward you. It's nothing. It's just literally like you did what you did. Yeah, you did what you did, like stand on it. There's no hard feelings. Like, you got it. So that's where the brand come from. It comes from life experiences. It's a resiliency brand. It's a lifestyle brand. It's not you never, ever, ever. And honestly, no hard feelings by it being such a popular quote. You can't even trademark no hard feelings. But that's how confident I am in my brand. Whoever copy the brand or do whatever they want to do, it's never gonna be another no hard feelings like this.
Yeah, you're the only one that can do it this way.
Yeah, it's never. They can slap that. They can slap it on whatever shirt they want, on a hat. Listen, they can put it on the back of their car if they need to. It's never going to be like an NHF Shan. It's never giving that. Like because it's a real thing behind it. It's a movement behind it.
No, real talk. And then
can't copy real.
You can't.
Yeah, you can't. Absolutely not.
And we was just talking about that because, like, literally, we be having situations like business people fail to realize it's like the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pretty much. People savage about getting to their goals, and you can carry yourself one way, but you can't account for the next. You know what I'm saying? And how they move. And it's like when you moving with business, you be having to learn. You can't react the same way that you used to in those type of situations in the streets. You had to learn to, you gotta learn to adjust. Like you have to be hungry at what you're doing and always searching for ways to be better at it. You know what I mean? Like,
I think they gotta implement God in trap music.
Yeah,
that's balance. For real, no, I'm being serious. Like God in trap music is that balance. That's special sauce. And if people don't know that, you can't go to the table with nothing but a journal, your higher power, and something in your ear that's gonna make you really go hard. Like when I'm going to, I listen to Tat, I listen to God, and I listen to Jeezy and Fad. Jada gonna get me there too. So it's like even
look, that playlist like top 5, like stop playing with you, like, and that's how I gotta be. I listen to niggas like. She know Lil Baby my favorite. Like I don't.
And Lil Baby, that's
somebody that's the
top
goat.
5, and he ain't 5.
If I'm gonna hit your head, there's no hard feelings. I'm coming through like a savage, Money Man, like everything we listen to, Ross, Jeezy, everybody just said, like, man,
you love dogs.
Man, she know I love dogs. You feel me? She know I love Nick.
You
like,
got it. It puts you in that mode.
Come on.
It puts you that Tech 90-day run.
Go Steve.
That Tech 90-day run puts you in that mode. If you have never ever been in that mode, you're gonna go get some money because when you selling stuff, first of all, I'm my brand. I'm a brand to myself.
We are one.
Yeah, I'm a brand. So I can't be out here moving. I can't be out here moving crazy and just doing anything. I really have to think. First of all, I think twice in life. Yeah. Initially, before my brand, it was first for my son and then for me.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking 3 times because I gotta think about my brand. I gotta think about what's attached to my name. It's so much. And at my fashion show, my little cousins had my brand on. This is bigger than me. This babies had my brand on.
Listen, you had your people lit. Like I know who your brand is.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad she said that. It was people in the audience. Damn near everybody had no hard feelings.
That's one fashion.
We felt left out. We was like, damn, we got no hard feelings on. Like, mind you, we knew you through someone. That's how networking is very important. Like,
for sure.
I'm surprised how we ain't ever come across your Instagram. Like, cause we go to get paid, you major. So like we never ran past your Instagram or anything. So we go to as soon as we walk in, we like, I'm glad we came out this shit. We could see who it is. Everybody had before we could see the CEO, because no telling who the CEO was, because everybody had no hard feelings. Everybody was right. everybody look right. So we like,
Definitely.
what is going
Yeah.
on?
The
here?
whole
Listen,
the whole building, like that's a different kind of feeling.
Yeah, come on.
That's it. You talking about feeling full? That's a different to be. First of all, when you in the background, when you so used to being in the forefront, like I live in Philly, I'm from Baltimore. So everything that was put together, I wasn't there. I just sent the money. Like I wasn't there, so I had no idea what I was walking into. When I got there late. Like they still setting up, they doing whatever. So I'm not in panic mode because I got a strong team of women behind me. That's gonna make sure I use women for everything that I do. Every single thing that I do, I use women. The only person that was not a woman, but he was so found through a woman was the DJ. If y'all noticed, and the cameraman was my sister's husband, and then a comedian who y'all knew. Outside of that, everything that was put together in that building was a woman. Only thing was a woman on was that building.
Come on, and look, and that's crazy.
Wow.
That's literally everything.
Wow.
Like my next question for you is like, as a woman in the industry, do you feel like it makes it easier or harder to navigate in fashion? You feel
me? I'm a stepper.
Hey.
I'm a step wherever, like wherever. So I mean, y'all see it in Baltimore. Females have hats, but their hats ain't like mine, right? So even knowing that, it was like, how do I attract the audience that I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Big ads and all that. That's not my thing. Yeah. Remember, Tesla said they don't run commercials because their audience not watching TV.
Yeah, you outside. They saying you when you outside.
Exactly. So initially it was like, how do I get my brand out here to these people? Like, how I'm gonna do this? So it was like, I know what to do. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it because even a hat, I don't care what it is. Like men gonna look. They see a female, they gonna look, but when they see the hat, it's like, I'm sure where you get that hat from. And I'm like, oh, I sell them. Like, I got them. Listen, I done been in a nail salon. My nail tech was like, I need one of those hats. So it's literally like, I did at first I felt a little intimidated when I seen certain things. But like Tech said, I was taught to turn up, never duck nothing. Right. So I was like, I don't know if I could do this, but then I was like, I can do this. I'm already doing it. I just got to get the people. I just got to get the people on the wave. And I went to Clubhouse, started networking on there. I spent a lot of time on Clubhouse. Mm-hmm. I started networking on Clubhouse.
You got some
last summer. Huh?
It's like a good groups on there too.
I don't. I've literally only been on Clubhouse. I've made some very unique bonds on Clubhouse with people all over.
Yeah.
So when I started talking about my business to them, and people started wearing my stuff there, then in August, I woke up to an order from France, and I was like,
international.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, what? I had tears rolling down my eyes because I'm from down the hill.
No, real shit.
Listen, I'm from down the hill. So
nigga, me too, though. That's what I'm saying.
That ain't, like that's not really, some people come up, but I don't have like no
we out the mud.
I don't have no sugar daddies behind me. I don't have no investors. I don't have nobody pushing my brand. Whatever I put into my brand is exactly what I'm gonna get out. I don't have anybody that's gonna be like, we gotta do this today. Right. But my higher power. So I can't. If I got faith, either I'm gonna have faith or I'm gonna have fear. I don't have no fear. I'm gonna bet it all on me every time. Whatever it is, I'm betting it on me.
I'm betting a house or cash out. You feel me?
Yeah, whatever. Every time. I'm putting it all in. Yeah. I'm putting it all in.
All in. All money in. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put it all in. I'm gonna hit my knees and say. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna hit my knees and say a prayer. God got it.
Prayer, it's like this. When you grinding, and especially when it's yours, that's when it to me is more special. I can work for somebody else, but when you're working towards your own, that's your legacy. You know what I mean? So you're gonna put a different hustle into that. You really want to see this be profitable, not just for you, but your family too. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like the way that you hustle, it opens doors not just for you, but for those around you. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I love when I see a woman that is a boss. Like you don't have to be dependent on.
And we don't even get that deep. She pinpoint like she ain't got no sugar daddy.
Yeah, you feel like
that's
real.
But the fact
But you have to. You gotta put it out there because you gotta put it out there because so many people tell their stories as if it's so easy. Like, no, y'all had help. This ain't easy. Nothing about this is easy at all. But it's like they put it out there, and then social media get your mind all tricked up, thinking that they getting these clothes, they selling out every week, they doing this, they doing that. No, you might have a good strong run for a month. You might have a good strong run for a month. I'm gonna say 2 months. You might have a drought for 3 months. You might have something here and there, but it's literally like tell that part. You know what I mean? Tell it all. Tell that part, or tell that you got somebody backing you. That's fine too.
Problem. Like social media, what they give you is you get to see the results. See the results. That shit look glamorous.
On social media, you get to see what they want you to see.
You
see that. You
buying them results. Like,
you see the representative on social media. You see the representative.
Yeah, I'd rather see the person that really went through that shit. Those are the people that I follow. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta be able to look back and see your work. Clout and work are two different fucking things. You
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Sweetie. She dropped the album. It was on like 2,000 sales. You look at her page, it's millions of viewers. You know what I'm saying? She got millions of followers and shit. But why didn't that translate into your work with your craft?
Because followers do not equate money.
With the dollars. You feel?
That's why I don't social media to me. Social media, I'm gonna be honest, I hate social media.
Facts.
I hate social media. Y'all on my page, y'all see nothing but my brand. Even pictures of me, it's just me wearing my brand. Yeah. I'm not a fan. I live in a real life. I live in reality every single day. The metaverse, it's cool for somebody.
Yeah.
I knew that social media had people's minds when they was getting on the metaverse, spending real money for fake reality.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way in the world.
Listen, I'm trying to own the White House in the metaverse. I'm trying to rent it out to you.
But honestly, as soon as the metaverse hit, right? As soon as the metaverse hit, their minds, people's minds are so. I don't even know what to call it at this point.
It's a herd mentality to me. Like
their minds are it's so easy to cloud people's minds and judgments. They got shows impacting people. Listen, we could go on and on about reality, real like reality. Like you got shows telling people who the influencers are, but everybody got fake everything. You don't even like you. Why I want to be like you? That's social media.
No, real shit though.
That's social media. Like, it's I hate social media. I use it for my brand and get off. I tell people I get on and go.
Yeah. I think that's what you gotta use it for a purpose.
That's what you have to do. But you get caught a lot of other stuff. Like a lot of people, if you listen to social media, you listen to a lot of other different opinions and stuff. Like I be saying the people that made it, the celebrities and stuff, I say like let's quote somebody, JT or something. You go if you follow the Shade Room, you see them posting the post and it's 1,000 comments. Yeah. More than 1,000. Talking about a whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm saying. You be having to know who you want to really follow. Like, get what I'm saying? Like, I got to learn from you. I got to be getting real knowledge from you. So, like, for me, social media, like, I'm a half cup full or empty type person. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it. Like, when I went on there, I attacked it for the knowledge. Every time these real business niggas go live, and I know they be giving me real sauce. Oh, shit. Him 500. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we say him 500, Rick Ross, Newt, Grant Cardone, you know what I'm saying? Like, all them, E.T., like, even on the mindset side of things, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You got people that tap in and, like, they done came from nothing to something telling their story. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? When you're a guest speaking, you can go to that university and get those young men focused in and really appreciating the moment when they supposed to. Like, what I say with business is like, if you never had a mentor, then you don't know, like, it's a good thing. You know what I mean? Because that person is somebody you can trust and they already been through this shit. So they want to make it easier for you. But like with anything, it's our decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like you be having to not take offense. Cause like if you a leader, sometimes it's hard to have somebody else on some alpha shit with you. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's where people fail at every time.
Yeah.
To lead properly, you got to know how to follow.
Thanks. You know what I mean?
Teachable.
Yeah,
you have to because the roles reversed a million times. My son just turned 18 in September. I learned so much from him.
Yeah.
You know, my mother is in her 50s. She learns things from me because the roles reversed. The teacher becomes a student. You know, like you have to, and this is a whole different generation. Everything is different. I may not know what high school kids are into right now, so I need my son for that. I may not know if this hoodie works, if this logo works for a hoodie or a t-shirt.
Right.
So you got to be able to outsource and to be willing to receive constructive criticism, opposed to just thinking like you got all the sense, and you don't. Nobody has all the sense. You got to do research. You got to know about things.
Real talk. I love it.
I've had people tell me like, you got to create all your own logos. You got to do this. Listen, I don't have to do anything. I create some of my logos, but one of the most paid black-owned brands, which is Off-White, has never created his own logo. Right. He borrowed it from an airport. Yeah. But people would never know that because they into trends. They not into fashion.
But see, that's
you can't tell me about a world that I know. Like, you can't tell me about a world that I actually study. While y'all watch it, while people are looking at trying to see what's trending on social media about fashion to create their next item for their brand. I'm over here, I'm in the blogs. I'm looking at what's up and coming for the next year. For the next year. Yeah, like we look, because y'all already did that. Somebody sent me somebody's sweatsuits and said, this look like yours. And I sent the picture of my new drop. Like, oh, I'm done with that. That's fine.
Not my new drop.
I
sent the picture. New drop.
Yeah. I said, oh, they ain't got these, because it's not a competition. And I would still invite them all to my fashion shows to show their brand. Because guess what? If you see something from me, I don't want the credit. I don't want nothing. But just know, I'm gonna keep them coming. We just got, just know. So you might as well link up.
Nah, real tough.
Like, let's link up and make something happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, let's make something happen. It don't make sense to be in competition. I'm not in competition with nobody in my city.
Nah, but this is what I be saying with people. Like, I don't get the mentality of people in competition with you, because
and that's for females.
Yeah, but
for sure.
Well, guys too.
I say niggas too. Like, trust me. Hanging with me, she know.
I witnessed that guys can be on the same things these females are, like with the jealousy and hate, just moving like females. Like, I'm used to being with females.
When I started dropping my hats, I realized that men pay more attention than they say they are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When I started dropping my hats, that's when I realized, like, oh, y'all see me.
Oh, pretty.
Okay.
And you know what's crazy? Like, I'm telling people too, like, don't worry about if people giving you your flowers and shit in the beginning, because that shit don't matter.
Not just that, you're not even worried about the flowers.
Yeah, your work ethic gonna speak for itself.
Yeah, it's gonna speak. And I just wrote on Facebook today, my city showed me a lot of love. I love Baltimore real bad. I love Baltimore real bad, because my city show, I don't have that story, but this comes with being a brand as an individual. Because I don't have the story as to, oh, my family and friends don't support me. That ain't my story, thank God.
Yeah,
that's not my story. Like, my grandmother had no hard feelings on Christmas. And it wasn't no gift. Like, they actually buy my stuff. Like, I don't, all generations.
Let's talk about that right
listen.
Look, your family purchased your stuff.
My family purchases my stuff. My family purchases my stuff. Whatever, when it drops, I have my big cousin. He like my big brother for real. Like, I love him to death. He was gone for 26 years in federal prison, right?
Yeah.
He came home, and my big brother, he gone or whatever. But he can't. My cousin has not missed anything, not a drop, not a nothing, and straight cash. Like, it's never. He sent his friends. Yeah. And my cousin, one of them guys, he designed it head to toe, but guess what? He gonna have that no hard feelings on too. Like, he gets some tennis and be like, I need a hoodie for this.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally like my family, that's not my story. But it's also because I pour into others as well. Like, I sponsored the Fatal Attraction Step Team. They was at my fashion show too. Like, I sponsored them. Yeah. I bought them brand new sweatsuits with no hard feelings on them. I didn't ask nobody for no money. I didn't do nothing. Like, I did that because I sponsored them. Like, listen, and this is literally like, this my city, and anything that young women are doing, I'm backing it. If it's positive, I'm backing it. If they black and it's positive, I'm backing it. I'm looking for everything black. And if you from Baltimore, you already, you want up to my book.
Come on, that's how everybody
That's what we outside for is the broadcast and network and build and develop relationships with others like that. Like,
that's why we move the way we move. Like whenever we
sure.
around, we want to make fruitful connections. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the point of us even being around each other. I should be able to bounce ideas, support your situation, whatever.
We in here 1 minute we're a rapper, 1 minute we stop. Well, I'm one thing first thing for sure. No matter what I do, I'm always fashion is me. That's what I do. I was 4 years old. My mother said I was just styling. Like if my mother buy me something, I'm the type you can buy me anything. Nobody won't put it together and throw it on how I'm gonna do it. That's when I come into play. I was just
exaggerating. Like I wish she would.
It's different boxes in the fashion industry. You could be a fashion designer, fashion stylist. Like you more so. You say you pay other people to make your logos. So I'm guessing like you come up with like the thoughts.
No,
like,
some logos I create myself. But the simple logo, no hard feelings, I bought it. You know what I mean? It's a logo. Like I bought it. A lot of my other logos, like I got a guarded hoodie with the heart with the barbed wire around it, the flames on the sleeves. I created that. The bottled up emotions, I created that. The love hard to get, hard to catch, even harder to keep. I created that logo.
So you create, you just open minded to.
I purchase some and I create some. So if in the middle of the night I might have something in my mind, I'm gonna create a logo and a hoodie. You know what I mean? But I'm not opposed to buying others. I have purchased logos. You know what I mean? And I honestly I advise a lot of people to purchase logos.
Yeah.
Because we need it's quality over quantity. You can make 1 million logos for free, but is it going to be something that people want to wear?
Yeah.
Is it something that people want to wear?
I love like when you said that, girl, because it's like when it comes to fashion, for me, I'm all about quality. You know what I'm saying? Like I say you support my shit, and the first time you wash it, it's fading, all of that. You know what I mean? Like we not with that. If I'm gonna bring mine, would bring your best. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to flex your best. You know what I mean? Like. That's what I love about your brand. Like I'm like, oh, this shit fly. Like, no, we gonna have to like we stepping out in that. We gonna do a photo shoot in your brand. Like we speaking that. Like that's the type energy that we come with stuff. Cause like with us, it's about being creative and just diversifying. Like what you saying with the logos, niche know with me. Everything with me, like I got that shit from Nip. It was like I want to know a lot of things hands on. Because if I do multiple things hands on, when it's time for me to pass it off to somebody, I know how to pull somebody that's qualified to do that shit. Like, you can't bullshit me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what's up with that, and that's what I'm bringing you on to do. And as long as you're doing that, we rocking. You know, you posed it, like, the dude told me like this, my mentor. As a boss, your job is to fire you every day. Think about that. If I could fire myself every day, I have time. You know, people work to have financial freedom, but that time is what really give you that financial freedom. You know what I'm saying? Because you got that. You know what I mean?
That's different. Now I'm gonna have to think about that.
No, real shit. Cause think about it. You not seeing Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk doing everything tactical in their companies. They're at the highest, and then they try to circle around them. Come on. That's making sure that division and shit is going good. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, it's like a military. Because we all got one purpose. And that's to protect the bigger purpose. That's what that is. And you know, when I am in a position to employ others or whatever the case may be, if I ever want to do that, because who knows? I don't want a store. I don't want a storefront. That's not I'm too busy. I got other stuff to do. But that
was a good question.
The bigger goal is to, you know, protect the bigger purpose. Like that's the thing. So you got to align people who are qualified.
Yeah, for sure.
And you can't, and it has nothing to do with, people get it confused. They think because they like people personally that they need to work with them or that they should be on a team. No, because it's not about. I don't care about your personality.
Yeah, what do you do?
I care about your work ethics. Some people gonna say I'm a sweetheart. Some people gonna say I'm. That girl just I'm just about my business at all times.
Don't take it
it's not personal. It's literally like, you know, we probably can't work together. We probably can hang together.
Nah, real shit.
You know, we may build a friendship or we may build a professional relationship and you don't like me personally, but you understand that we got one common goal and that's to get some money. And that's also to encourage somebody else to get some
that
money.
should be the only, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it's
but
crazy.
honestly, and
Yeah.
it's more goals with that because you got to do it honorable. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, I'm
And
not
what
compromising who I am. I'm not
for nobody.
compromising who I am to make no money. I'm not compromising my brand to put it in no establishments. If it don't represent the brand, we can't do it.
Yeah.
You know what
First
I
of all,
mean? It doesn't make sense.
I'm not relinquishing, first of all, ownership, and then you want to get to the fact that, like, when you are messing with somebody else, I'm going to come in with an equity stake in what you want me to partner with you with. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we going to show this as a real partnership. You're not going to bullshit me. Like, look at Jay-Z right now. He put in what you say, right? So now it's past where the contract was supposed to be at. They got to evaluate the company and pay Jay-Z what his shares and shit is worth. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, what? They going back and forth. They try to undervaluate the company, but it backfired on them. When they tried to undervalue, that means you got to pay him out where you valued it at.
Exactly.
What? So, like,
exactly.
Right?
But see, that's the thing. That's the whole goal, is to get into these meetings. Yeah. You know what I mean? To get into these meetings around these people. I think that people would be so confused and starstruck by being in the presence of people and they forget why they're there.
Yeah.
And it's literally to learn. You know, you could play the background, but definitely learn. Because the whole thing is to learn the game so that you won't be played.
Period.
Learn the game so you won't be played.
I'm like this. You gotta, like, and Dr. Dre just got like a whole award at the Grammys this year, right? So first of all, you getting your flowers while you still alive, which is what I liked about that, because they named it after you and you still here. But then when he get up there to speak, one of the things he said was everything matters. That's the shit that separates the real winners from the losers. You feel me? Like, you have stars and you have superstars. Some people, like, how you move is in you and ain't on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, circumstances gonna come and go, but my character gonna be consistent and the same through all of this shit. You know that you gonna win because of how you move. That rock that you was carved from, it don't break. They only can chisel that shit. And then by the time it's chiseled, like, you shine. You feel me? Like, it's no shortcuts, is what I try to tell people with business. It's no shortcuts. You gotta take wins and losses.
If the long run, your long-term goal,
come on,
you can't shortcut.
You can't shortcut. The people I look at too that's successful, they take accountability for their wins and their losses. See, everybody don't like to do that. People like to take accountability for the wins, but then don't want to step up, take the losses. As all, you gotta do both.
Let's highlight the women that's in your brand.
Yeah.
You said your whole team is like women.
Okay. Yeah. You said let's highlight them?
Yeah, because that's odd, having just, women, all black women, and then they in your family.
No, some of them are my family. So my big sister, Jordan Productions, Miss B, she's an author, she's a director. They literally, okay, so when I do my stuff, I do it by myself. But when by me not living in Baltimore, they came and got that show together. Like, one of my best friends, Kim Newman, she owned Divas and Dolls. She's an event planner. She did the whole setup, everything that was in there. I use Critique Modeling Agency.
Okay.
My other sister, she had a table there. She sold units. She do units. Jay Sofa. I have, like, everybody that's backing me. Everybody that's backing me are women. That they come out. My host was my niece. That was her first time ever hosting an event ever in life. We had all kinds of business. We had Empowerment Fitness there. That's an activewear brand. Wow. Angelic Beauty, I believe, that's a makeup company. My cousin TT, Tiffany Tennell, she's actually a fashion designer, a hairstylist, a vocalist, a Fatal Attraction. I mentioned them. That was the step team. It was so many women there, y'all. I can't pinpoint. We had women bartenders, everything, every single. One of my brand ambassadors. Actually, one of my brand ambassadors is my niece Jayla. Another brand ambassador is Madam. She's a model. She's a hairstylist. She owns a beauty salon.
Look,
yeah, like
they murdered that shit. Like, let me see.
You try to go in the back with it walking over.
Every single person in there were people every person in there that was working for the most part. Even my friends that showed up and they weren't participating in the event. I have a friend. I have so many friends. Latifah, she has she's actually in mortuary school, but she sells like tombstones and
Oh my
things.
God, that's
Like
even
my friends
that's like
are like,
Wow.
listen, my friend. I
Boston.
got,
that's success.
I have, I
That's
do.
even
I
like
have boss
that's
friends. I
success.
do. I have boss friends. My whole circle. Like,
And look,
one thing we gonna do is get some money.
look, I
But
love like this what I be saying to her. But I named my company Success Circle for that reason because I just feel like this. Like whatever you do, if you're around a whole bunch of people that's just dedicated to doing that shit, like I ain't gotta be in it with you and you, but nigga, we always hanging out. Like you ain't got time to slack off none of that shit. When I see you, it's a friendly competition among us. Like we might be coming to brunch. We like, damn, you pulled up in the Benz today, right? That's how we coming. You know what I'm saying? Right, we outside,
yeah,
like we be running that shit up, and like with your people,
Without
all
the
good
hating,
energy,
without the
no
jealousy.
hating, no none of that shit. Like I literally named my company that for that reason because I'm like how you saying it shouldn't be a competition. It should be you versus you. And when you got people around you that's encouraging you to be your best at that shit, and you saying the example,
it easier.
Yeah, it make it easier.
I'm the type I got to myself. I'm going to regardless if I have to do this alone. It's so big.
Yeah.
But if you could have a team and have like a real life
it's a different
support
energy.
without
Like
the
I know you
hate
felt
and
that
because they want me to have it just as bad as I want it.
Yeah.
That's the difference because they know what they want and they know that I want them to have it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like however we can get this together. You know, my sister just dropped a movie and she sent me the clip. Way before she dropped the movie. She just way before she dropped the movie, she did like a little review, you know, and she sent me the clip. And the little girl was walking into the cafeteria with a No Hard Feelings shirt on.
Hey,
wow.
Like that's how, and I was like, that's major. I don't know. It's just different. She uses No Hard Feelings in her plays.
That's a different brand. Her clothing brand was in the movie. Like that's not just
and my clothing brand, No Hard Feelings, is also in Boosie movie, No Honor Amongst Thieves.
Come on, she know we love Boosie. Come on.
Yes.
I love
the
all
brand.
Stop playing.
I love all the energy of what you said because that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? When you're circle like that, y'all can move around as you feel. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's it. Yeah. I want to feel like the Warriors with my friends. You feel me? Like you don't know.
Yeah, definitely. And I have friends that are that own clothing brands. I have my closest friends, Dirty Laundry, Gravity, Show Some Respect. I have another friend. She has a line, but it's not. She has a boutique. Lolita. She's also a paralegal. I got friends that are credit repair specialists. I'm talking about it's a whole. And these aren't people that I talk to every day. One of my closest friends on Street Glam, Taisha. Like all of my friends are literally we're on the same wave. We on the same. It's just I don't know. The energy is different, and I don't speak to them often. You know, I don't have to speak to them every day.
And there's no hard feelings about that.
It's no hard feelings because we dealing with life.
We getting to the back bitch when I see you. We gonna sip about this. You know what I mean?
Right, so I don't want a friend that just don't have nothing but time on it. Like that's
that ain't a idle time. No,
it's
ma'am.
The devil's. I don't need it. You know what I mean?
Devil's playground. No, ma'am.
My hustle 25/8. You gotta add a date and an hour to that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Consistent.
Yeah.
Are you a full-time or part-time? It sounds like you're a full-time. I don't even know why I asked, but like, let's talk about it. How is it?
I have a career. I have a career. I'm a behavioral health worker. I'm a behavioral health worker. I have a degree in criminology.
Oh wow.
But I'm still a full-time entrepreneur.
Wow.
That part.
I'm still a full-time entrepreneur. I'm up till 5 o'clock in the morning if need be. And get up and go to work. You know, a lot of times we are a lot of times, you know, when you have brands, I don't really use like US manufacturers and vendors and things like that. Mm-hmm. So my manufacturers and vendors are on a whole nother time schedule than me. Which means I need to be up. I need to be up to communicate. I need to be up because although I'm not there in the factory making my stuff, I pick my fabrics. I'm very hands-on with my brand. I create my designs and send it to them, and then they send me the fabrics, pictures, or maybe a sample, letting me know, like, is this what you're talking about? Is this what I'm very hands-on? So I'm a full-time entrepreneur.
I love that
Wow.
answer.
Yeah.
Drop the mic.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
the only way that you can win at being an entrepreneur. I don't
Yeah.
think that it can be anything less than 100%. You feel me? Like if you really
It's not a
committed
part.
to that
Having
shit,
a business not a
it
really
ain't no
part-time
time off. When I'm at work, I'ma find some time on y'all motherfucking time to shine on my shit. Like trust me, you go like even like when she go to work, she can wear her brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I do. I wear my brand. Listen, y'all, the vice principal wears no hard feelings.
Wow.
My supervisor wears no hard feelings. My coworkers wear no hard feelings.
yeah.
When people going on vacation, they hit me. What you got for the summertime? I'm going. One of my close friends right now about to go to Jamaica. She was like, I just need no hard feelings. Like,
That's motivation.
That's what I'm telling you. Like that's what I love about talking to different people, because like for us, we want to show people how to start. Because like you saying start, but like what advice would you give somebody that wants to start in fashion? You feel me? With their brand.
Start in the middle.
Yeah.
It's never gonna be all figured out. It's never gonna be all figured out. You know, when I started my brand, money.
Yeah.
When I started my brand, okay, so I had 2 full-time jobs. And honestly, money with the brand, I started off without a budget. I started off without a plan. No mentor. Like I said, my higher power just led me. My higher power led me into my brand. I worked at the Cancer Treatment Centers of America for 5 years. They sold it in Philly. But working for them, you are a stakeholder. So I was paying into their company. When they sold their company, it was like, should I pull my money or should I keep it in there? But something said, you mean to tell me you spent 5 years pulling into somebody else's company financially, not knowing what was going to happen. But you are questioning if you should pull your money out and invest it into yourself.
Right.
So I had already started the brand, but then I pulled my money out and I put it all in. The majority. I really went here first and just dove in and just said, well, God, listen, it's up to you. I'm betting it all.
It's gonna work or it's gonna ain't no other way.
And listen, and honestly, the money gonna come.
Yeah.
The money gonna come. Like you do what you love. Like I love seeing people every day I get on the internet, I swear to God, and see no hard feelings. And see a tag.
That part.
The money and I got the girls hashtag and girls wear hats too. Listen, the money is gonna come.
That part.
As long as I be consistent,
it's gonna
it's gonna get to who it need to be to every time.
And I love that. And like to me, like when you start, like what you touched on a little bit too with your manufacturers, right? I think that's a difference that sets different brands apart. What advice would you give them when picking a manufacturer? Because I've heard horror stories and people that love it. You know what I'm saying? Like you either gonna love your manufacturer or hate your manufacturer.
Listen, I've received 90 women's 2-piece sets and all the zippers was broke.
Wow.
See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta take your wisdom.
And I lost. And I ain't get on social media. I ain't cry.
Yeah.
I ain't pout. I ain't do nothing. I just said, you know what? I disputed it with my bank. I ain't get all my money back. Of course I didn't.
Yeah.
However, I ain't stopped.
Yeah.
I ain't stopped. Like,
and it's just a lesson in what not to do.
It was a lesson. Like and right now the relationship that I have with my manufacturers is amazing. The manufacturers that I have right now, I believe that they can go as big as my brand can go. As far as my imagination can go. This is how much I trust them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This like I've taken time to create relationships. I don't use, some people just go with whoever cheap. I don't care about that because it's gonna be quality over quantity. If I gotta get only 30 opposed to 300 for this price, and I know that this 30 gonna sell, and my customers are gonna be pleased, I'm gonna get that 30.
That part.
I'm gonna get that 30, and if you couldn't get it on the first drop, you're gonna have to catch me again if I bring it back.
Hey, and that's how you bring demand though too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, definitely.
A lot of people, like, it's not just like when you start doing, you're gonna learn stuff on the fly. So like you start learning what your target audience is, or how do they receive marketing and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So like for our audience, shit, we outside, like how you say, wear it. You feel me? Your family wearing it. Everybody's in synergy. It's a walking billboard. Like people like to do the marketing through the internet sometimes. I'm like, shit, do people, because people gonna wear your shit. They gonna keep it moving, not even when you're not around and speaking for you. You know what I mean? Like, the strategy you can't quit. So like, one thing I would say with you, like when you were saying about putting your money into it, where I come in, like, I know how to build business credit, right? And so I looked at that. I was like, yo, this is a cheat code for entrepreneurs that are responsible, right? Because the key part is responsible. Because at the end of the day, most businesses fail in the first 5 years due to lack of finances. Like, because a lot of times you can put into it and give it your all, it still not go your way. You don't know if that shit gonna sell consistently for you at the right time. You might gotta take that loss.
Yeah.
So when I looked at it, I'm like, shit, all the millionaires, they don't put up their own money. They you feel me? So they going to the bank and they getting that shit to start this shit and flip it. Like, you know what I mean? So strategic wise, let's focus in on that. And that's what I did. You know what I mean? Because I was like, all right, instead of risking my shit, if I can invest into it, and that's what building business credit is. Like, you literally, the movements that you make create your profile.
Yeah.
So with you knowing that, you literally would just put out a budget. And you feel me? Like, if your shit was just $100 a month that I'm gonna put towards building this up, and you only got to do that for like 3 to 4 months. You know what I'm saying? And then instantly see it start coming back for you. I'm like, oh shit! Like, as an entrepreneur, it's a lot of people that's able to win off that now, because it's like, if you got your personal credit and your business credit together, you got two sides of the game that you flipping on and winning on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, once we start making money as business owners,
the bank didn't expect.
Yeah, the bank didn't expect. Like, when I walk into a bank, I know I walk in because I got the knowledge.
Yeah.
Right.
This going to be a smooth day. They don't even know, like, it's a smooth day with us because we building a relationship, and I'm coming to the table as I should. I've already put in the work now. Let's reward it and keep building this shit, and that's what it is. So like, it's easier for you to grab that shit. Like, when you got the capital, you really going back yourself. You feel me? Like, everything that I do with my brand, I pay for shit. I'm like, fuck it. How much this iPad costs? I'm gonna use the shit out of this iPad for business. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna pay. It's gonna pay me back. But I'm gonna get top quality with what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Yeah, and all this is all right. You know what I mean? Like, literally, I had a 360. Like, she know my 360 camera setup was crazy, banana. Like, nobody shit was matching it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I had enclosure, the red carpet, all of this. But like, it's just my attention to detail. I know the quality. Like, when you're doing something, you gotta give it the same quality you would want if you was going out. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? Like, somebody should be able to walk into your shit and feel comfortable. And it's like, this shit is, you know, it's me. It's a vibe. I can rock with them a little bit. So like, when it comes to your own brand, like, outside of even just the manufacturing, I would say, what's one thing you learned that you wish you knew in the beginning that you know now? Or is it anything? It might not be nothing. Think about that. She didn't think about no question.
What's one thing that I learned? You can't always be eager. You can't just patient. You can't be so eager to do things that you overlook the goal.
Yeah.
So it's like you know, when I first started, I got these T-shirts. I told you I just only wanted to use women.
Yeah.
So I went to a person that I knew, and me and the person didn't have the best rapport, but she was cool, and I was just like, you know, it's enough money out here for all us to get some.
Right.
I was very eager to get the shirts, and then when I got them, I was disappointed. And although people bought the shirts, it was like, that's not what I want. So I can honestly say, like, being patient, looking around and making sure that it's what you want. Making sure that it represents what the brand is. You know what I mean? Making sure that it is of quality, and just knowing that sometimes you can't drop right now. You have to wait. Like, you have to, you know, you have to get things done in a certain order where you know that, you know, it may not drop. Say I want to drop May the 1st. I might have to wait until May the 30th. However, it's going to be what I want it to be when I receive it.
Right.
So what I'm going to say is, starting out is literally like the biggest thing, and I stand on, is quality over quantity.
Yeah.
All the time. So that's what I learned. I learned that no matter how bad I want something, it is okay to wait until it's right. I do not want to announce things prematurely ever again in life. So that was the thing. Like, I learned from that. Like I said, I ain't stopped though. I kept going.
Of course.
But that would be the thing. And it's like, you may want to help everybody. You can't, sometimes your blessing not for everybody. So you just gotta you just have to do what feels right. That's the thing. Like I've learned to do what feels right in my spirit when it comes to my brand because that's me. That's not, I don't care who wearing it. When people see it, they call me, I just seen somebody riding down North Avenue with a no hard feelings hat on. That's me. Like they
That's me.
associate that with me. They don't care. No, they don't care nothing about whatever else they're wearing. That's Shan. Like that's her. Like it ain't. So it's literally like just making sure that everything that I'm doing is solely representing who I am, and it feels good. People feel good when they wearing it. When I see videos on the internet, I see people like really cutting up, and then I see the comments like, "Oh, I got so many compliments on this. I got so many," and then it's literally like, I need another one.
Yeah.
So I just want that. I learned that the best customer review is a return customer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm at with it. Like that's what I've learned. Be patient and make sure that you're giving the people what they want.
No, real. So I love that you said that because I'm like, for real, patience. It's a virtue for a reason because you grow through having patience. You feel me? Like when you get out there with a business guy, you say you learn things on the fly. Like, oh, I can't drop this right now. I need to do it this way. You know what I mean? Like you have to be patient through all of those ups and downs and shit. But once you see it pay off, like, because through all of those lessons, you were still watering, you were still nurturing the central thing. Like that's what people like. Just
I was intentional with my seed planting. Like I was very intentional with how I was planting my seeds. Like I was very intentional as to who I was marketing my brand to, what they represent. Like I'm real cautious about, I'll post people, but it's like, what do they represent? Do they represent the brand? Are they wearing it the right way? Like it's certain things that I'm just like, it has to represent you. It has to represent no hard feelings. You can't just want people to know that people buying your stuff, so you just posting anything, you just doing whatever. No, you literally have to show people like, listen. And everybody doesn't know how to wear things. So I started doing like lookbooks. If you look on my page, I do lookbooks. Like I show like, oh, you can wear this. Oh, some J's just dropped. Well, this go with this.
You put it together.
Yeah, you put it together because some people just don't have that.
Yeah, I like your packaging too. Like, see, it's
little
things. Yeah, of course. Look, those are things that separate to me a brand. It's the attention, the details. You feel me? Like that's details when you're packaging like that because how she saying a return customer, that's somebody posting when they open it up. Like, damn, like they unwrapping the Apple phone. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you even do that with the packaging, like it's different for your customers. It's more personal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a badge of honor. Like it should be a vibe with you. Like I want my people to even rock with my shit to also be successful. You know what I mean? Like that's how you really pass on your energy.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to tell my son to bring down some hats because it's easier to see.
Oh yeah, because they definitely giving the vibe. Like when she say already, like you gotta be from that era because I know what's up with that. Like, yeah, like we like it's going down. We gonna do a photo shoot with the brand on. You know what I mean? Like
yes, and then I'm thinking about bringing a fashion show to Baltimore Pride.
Oh, that would be dope. Like what?
Yeah.
Has that ever been done before?
It's never been done before.
Oh wow!
It's never been done before, and I've never been to a Pride event. I am a part of the community. I've been a part of the community. I'm a part of the community, but I've never been to a Pride. So we are. It's in the works. Bringing Fashion Week to Pride.
It's about to be lit. We got to pull up on you. We supporting. Like I'm telling you, I pull up on you. Down Pride, it's gonna be lit. That's this another thing I was gonna say too. Like we're even making. Yeah, with making the choices, say like the colors, everything. Like, how do you pick that as a brand? Like, say, because like with certain things, you might only want 3 colors in these hats. This design on this hat, I might have in 5 colors. Like, how do you make those decisions when it comes to that?
Blogs, color of the season. The hunter green was hot
I like
color.
that. Yeah, that was
the hunter green. Then I got I'm from Baltimore. I had to drop something purple. So I dropped a purple vegan leather hat. The black is just black. Like black is that color. Yeah, like black is that color. What I got? I have so many color hats.
They love them.
Okay, and I'm from Baltimore, so the orange and tan hat, the Less Feelings, Less Drama, No Hard Feelings hat, is literally the old Orioles hat.
Wow.
It's the old Orioles hat.
She got
wait a minute, y'all. I'm gonna go get some hats.
Go ahead.
Right there.
Say less. You didn't see the purple one, the money ring, like her color choice, all that shit happening. You gotta have colorways.
You got to. That's very important. Like with having a clothing brand, you know, putting you stuff up there. Like you be surprised what a color can do. You can have a heart symbol or a heart design in general, but a color can really make it stand out, make it pop. Like that's very important.
That's why I had to ask her color. Like you mean that's right. You got the royal blue on. Like we got that right now.
I got it. You got some in your room?
That was flying through. That was going good.
Yeah, No Hard Feelings hat. I just need to see him so I can show him on the podcast.
Well, not engaging with us, but coming and see us on this Sunday.
No, real tough. Like
the Super Bowl. I know a lot of y'all also got it.
It's no problem. I got a million hats, y'all.
What's happening? Yeah.
This is probably one of my favorite episodes.
It is. Mm-hmm. It is.
Shout out to the rest. Everyone was so amazing. But this right here.
Yeah, this my favorite so far.
But now we said that on camera.
But then go back to the brand, No Hard Feelings.
I just need a couple different designs. Whichever one you got. I just want to show them the actual hats.
Oh yeah, see, let the people know where they can buy the brand, where they can follow you. You know.
Yeah, I will definitely. I'm about to bring all that down here with me.
For sure.
You got a black leather hat in there?
Yo, I missed the nails.
Yeah.
But this was working.
No, real talk.
Where your black? I don't know where to. All my leather hats are.
Like yesterday versus that, like a homeless person.
It was really bragging. Like, but see, that's your hustle. I love it. You
see,
and
I'm good. Like, I always want to be precise. It's good to have days like this for me. Like this is me.
Trap.
Like, for me to. I got so many hats. It's crazy.
It's one of my favorite shirts. I don't care.
That I can't even find. This is.
Policy when it comes to the food, like I don't know what it is. Like you only had a drag on 20.
Yeah.
You do it so much.
Yeah, you gotta put that stuff back in there though. Never mind, just leave it right there. Push it toward my door, please. I'll take care of it. My fault, Joe. I'm good.
Oh no, you good.
I literally should have brought these things downstairs, but you know.
Listen, it's like what we said. We be learning on the fly, man. We go with the flow.
Yes. I got a couple in my hand, but I did drop a lot of hats.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I love hats. So like that's why I love your colorways. That's why.
Yeah.
Why she gonna say what you?
I'm back.
Look, she came with the collection.
Let's get into these hats.
With the embroidery.
Definitely embroidery. So this is Love Can't Get Enough. Everything is embroidery.
I love it.
This is our signature. If y'all see these, this and this,
yeah.
This is No Hard Feelings. This is our signature.
Okay.
So this is a foam trucker.
Okay.
This is a foam trucker.
She going
and then we got our, this is another No Hard Feelings, two-tone. This is canvas. Everything is embroidery. The brim is velvet.
Yeah. I love the different textures. Like,
then we got the embroidery logo. Less Feelings, Less Drama. That's our signature as well.
Less Feelings, Less Drama. Each is really meaningful. Like,
yo, I swear.
And this is the all black. This was like one of our all the hats be really selling, but y'all gotta excuse mine. I'm a hats girl, so I wears my hat.
We love hats over here. We need them.
I wear my hat for sure. These
come on, the blue that is going crazy.
These are also sold out. These are also sold out. This is a vegan leather trucker, embroidery, the flames, of course, and you got NHF in the background.
They all hard, but
They
that
all
one right
hard,
there,
but that one right there with the logo in the back.
You gotta come back out with more of them.
Yeah.
The black is about to restock. Actually, this is our two-phase. This is our corduroy collection.
Yeah.
It come with a hoodie and socks.
Okay.
100% corduroy, snapback.
Yeah, I love. She got all the textures, color coordination.
That's our signature hat. This was the first No Hard Feelings hats ever.
And it's going
L Phone Truckers. The flame, the skull with the flame.
Man, you been consistent. All the drop. And
you still got some more.
I'm from Baltimore City. These are the only ones we still have inside. We from Baltimore. We definitely got Purple City, Purple Heart.
Purple City,
for sure.
That's
and
hard.
then we got
the
red. We got the red vegan leather.
It's a
With
murder.
the snapback.
Get it back in blue.
We got this one, purple and white.
I love it, man.
And this got a different New Hard Feelings logo.
It's too much
And that
drip.
signature.
Yeah.
I was screaming for it.
And it also came in, slime green, of course.
You know I'm flashy. That's for the flashy.
And
And the yellow. Come on.
Yeah. They came in yellow.
I
They
thought
come
you
in
said
forest
just a
green.
couple. This is too much sauce.
Come on.
Like, that's too much sauce.
Yeah, so
mystery box. You got so many designs. You can do a mystery box.
I got mystery boxes. I have mystery boxes on my
That's
website.
Come on.
And so when you promoting them, because it's so many different ones and each one is hard, like you do like 3 at a time. Like how do that work for us? Like promoting
So
them?
normally when these drop, they drop collectively. These drop, it may be 5 colors when these drop.
Okay.
Simply because they foam truckers. You know what I mean? And it's literally for summertime,
Yeah.
So people like to have options, colors, and normally when I drop these, I drop a little t-shirt, a little windbreaker, something simple.
Yeah.
These were dropped for my son's birthday. My son, they call him Corn G's, so you had to drop some heat. So this is the G's collection. These dropped with hoodies.
That's my
and there were
favorite.
2 of them that dropped at a time. This dropped with a hoodie as well. The black ones dropped by themselves. The purple is actually they drop by themselves, but they go with our Letterman jackets. Like we got the different patches.
Let me tell you, your jackets are stupid, dumb, retarded though. Your varsity jackets, like they speak for like you gotta think like I come from era like RC Dip Center shit. You giving them the same handed like the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like it's flashy with the rock.
It's like when I go into those things, I look at like Fed. I look at Swiss Beats. That's the vibe for that.
Yeah.
Like that's the vibe for that. It gives like so I can honestly say like no hard feelings. Some of the clothes are like subtle, but it's not really for somebody that don't want to be seen.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna be seen if you wear it. Like you can't, even if you got on a hat with a comb fit, you're gonna be seen.
You're gonna notice that hat is the
you're gonna notice the hat. It's gonna pop. So if you ducking anything, no hard feelings ain't for you. Because you're gonna be seen. It's definitely a statement. It's a statement. Like if you ducking anything with anybody, no hard feelings is not the brain. Because somebody gonna see you.
I love it. I love the confidence of that. Like
and that's needed. Like it speak for itself. She don't even her speaking is humble. A plus. The work speaks for itself.
I'm definitely humble. This is a humble hustle for sure.
Yeah.
This is a humble hustle. It's literally like I promise you I'm very humble, but I'm very well aware.
Yeah.
I'm very confident. I'm not cocky. I'm confident. I know I'm very well aware. Yeah. Except when you're moving with faith.
Yeah.
When you're moving with faith, it's nothing to fear.
They can't even stop it for real.
Yeah, I'm covered. Like you can't. Every stone they gonna throw, I'ma stand on it. That's the foundation. That's why it's no hard feelings. Every stone that you throw, watch
you held that me up. I needed that. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for the balance. Because if it was all good, I wouldn't understand the hustle. I would like I get
you
so
wouldn't
much out of
appreciate
this.
the same.
Yeah, like it's a war. It's a war every day. It's a war to mind. It's whatever. Like a million things gonna have to come, right? For you to get to where you're going.
Oh, look, like what you said with patience. The next one that I think is hard for an entrepreneur is discipline.
Yeah.
Like,
Tell me about it.
I understand those are two simple words, but they are two critical words on your journey to being who you want to be. You feel me? Like you can't cheat to certain things. That's what I be saying. Like you got to go through all of it because patience and discipline mean you going to get nice enough though. I don't care who you throw my way. You can bring David, Goliath, the motherfucker. Man, you throw me in the jungle, we coming out with a fur. Like this type mentality.
No, you throw them out, and 9 times out of 10, we coming out as a team.
Dang, you feel me?
I've never. It's literally only time things get tricky is when your team members, your teammates turn into your opposition.
Ooh, let's talk about that because like
that's when things get sticky. If you don't know, simply, a lot of us don't even know ourselves. So we go into things and we think that we want all of these things. We have no intention on putting anything in to this. You know what I mean? But it also says to whom much is given, much is required. So if you're not ready to give selflessly to whatever, if you're not really willing to give, I always say, like, I've given out so much merch.
You gotta sacrifice something.
Exactly. You think you're gonna have it all? You think you're gonna have it all? People don't even know, like, having a business, the money not even yours yet. When you start, the people, they see you selling stuff or whatever, and they think that you got money. The money not even mine because I put it all back in. The money not even yours.
And look, they be missing that. But like what makes you have to focus in is like, this is mine. So regardless, I'm a win-drawer with my thoughts on this. You feel me? You have to dedicate yourself to your shit because it's your dream. That's what people fail to realize. Nobody has to believe in it more than you. You can lose with this shit and have a mentality that as long as I bounce back, learn from the mistakes, I still can do this shit. You know what I mean? Like those are the type of people I like to have around me because like it ain't always gonna be smooth sailing. I've never seen the ocean not have waves. Like,
listen,
you feel me? Somewhere through that all, you gotta keep your faith. That's the consistent part. You know what I mean? Like, I study success, so it's just like for most of them, I look at it like this: they got a different type of confidence in themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like most CEOs, because they had to see something that didn't exist that was supposed to have like a higher leverage than what they even initially thought. You think when Steve Jobs and them created Apple, Amazon, they saw it exactly this fucking big, but you knew you were doing something different. So you had to believe in that shit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, more than anybody else. But like for me, what I like about seeing those stories is like they committed to it. It didn't matter who thought what, who thought this way. If you committed to that goal, I can't see it not winning, is what I'm saying. I can't say it in the time that you want, and that's what people get fucked up when we say patience. You might want it right here and right now. God might be grooming you to get this 4 years from now when you're older, you're more mature, you know that like when you make this money, you gotta make this money last and flip it.
You have to be responsible.
Come on.
You have to be responsible, and you also have to be deserving of it.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing as well. Just because I think I'm ready doesn't mean that I'm ready.
Yeah. Come on, you gotta be humble.
And that's why I don't really do plans. I told you I didn't start with a plan because I can't remember where I heard it, but it was like, you want to make God laugh telling me your plans. It's not my plan. It's not my will. It's not my way. It's when we touch money.
Yeah.
We touch money. We invest money. We do all kinds of things with money. You know what I mean? And some people can do these things. Some people can take all these extravagant trips and do this and do that and still maintain this money. And then some of us are not as responsible, or some of us are just not as favorable. We just don't have that. So, you can get this money. Money, like that's why I say money gonna come.
Money come, money go.
But if the only goal is the money, you failed already.
You already a slave to something else.
You fail if the money, if financial gain is I have no desire to be rich.
Yeah.
I want financial freedom. That's it. I want my family comfortable. I want to be comfortable. I have no desire to be rich. I have no desire to be popular. I'll be posting my stuff. I hashtag the girl with the dope hats. If it was up to me, I would only sell hats.
Yeah.
Because girls wear hats too. 1,000,000 hats. That's why so many hats in my collection.
But you know what? Like,
I mean, your stuff unisex. So
yeah,
it's not
you should
even just
unisex.
Yeah, it's definitely
down to the kids. Like, don't leave the
yeah.
kids.
Damn,
The baby fresh too. Like,
everything is
You have
unisex.
a
yeah,
baby
she do got the
line.
kids.
You
line.
Yeah, I do. I have no NHF kiddos. Yeah, they got no hard feelings too.
Yeah, like she
Not
covered
a
all.
lot
You
of
got
clothing
men,
brand
women,
made
and
it.
kids. That's why I said she covered
Yeah.
everybody in the
I
family.
have men, women's, kids. I have an accessory line. I got lingerie. Whatever people want, if you go to my website, you gonna find it.
Man,
And it's all like, it's shoot. You can wear a camisole with a sweatsuit if you want. You know what I mean? Like you can wear a lace camisole with a sweatsuit and some shoes. Like everything just goes hand in hand. It's definitely like it's a one-stop shop. Only thing I don't sell is shoes.
Look, that's probably next. You feel me? You don't know what's coming next.
Listen, you don't know.
Oh, that is the
We don't
question.
know. We don't know what's coming next. Like we literally I only have one thing that I know for sure that's coming next, and I put it down here so y'all can see it. Because like I said, you need prayer and trap music.
Oh.
So
Oh.
y'all want to see what's coming next.
Yeah.
Dude, what? Come
So,
on.
you
Give
wanna
me the
see.
exclusive.
Hold
So-
on. So
That's
that's
the
exclusive
exclusive.
right now.
all right. So what's coming next is my prayer journal, right?
Okay.
Oh, I love that.
That's what's coming next. I'm not sure when, but it has multiple prayers in it. It's for women. I'm working on one for men. I'm gonna just read one of my favorite scriptures out of here. I'm gonna just find one because it is incorporated.
Hey, I love it. It's organized. Like,
so we gonna go to 2 Timothy 1:7. It said, "Declare over yourself, God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind." Right?
That's powerful. I like that.
We got reflection. We got this month reflection. This journal, it's gonna drop this year, definitely. Like I said, I like to be in the right mind. I like to whenever I do things, I like to be in the right mind. So that's what's coming next. My prayer journals are coming next. They rose gold and pink and white.
You
like
see
I
the policy
said,
is shining.
I don't have, and they come in like a nice little box. I don't have like I said I don't have like major investors and all of that. But I will say, like, my mother invested in this journey for me. You know, like I said, my story is not everybody else's story. Like my family supports me. It does. It takes a team, and I can say, like, even my mother buy my stuff. When I say, like, my family supports me, so I don't have that story, and I know that none of this, nothing that I'm doing my brand would have been possible without my higher power. And it was literally starting with healing. I'm healing through fashion. I understand that healing is an ongoing process. So I'm never going to be fully healed from life. But I have to be able to internalize that it's no hard feelings. Whatever happened, it wasn't personal toward me. Yeah. Whatever happened, it was already written. I can't continue to be like, or I've never been like this happened to me. Life ain't fair. Listen, I've been a warrior since a kid. I'm a warrior. Like you gotta be Beauty and the Beast. That's the only way you're gonna win. Beauty and the Beast.
No, real talk. It's like,
that's what's next for the brand. We got a lot of stuff coming though. We got blackout. The next thing is the blackout collection.
That's different.
I know I'm saying with the journals, why we loving that because we do stuff like that amongst each other. Like when we like your mindset, quotes. Like we send each other quotes, we send each other videos. Like it's mindset over everything. So that's why you say your faith comes first, and then you gotta have your mind right. Yeah. Like that's we read. You know what I'm saying? We want to stay learning stuff all the time. So like that, they gonna go. I know they gonna go. There's a lot of entrepreneurs that feel that way. That need to be able to just
like
write
out
and have you got the prayer already in it.
It's a million. It's so many prayers in there, y'all. It's so many prayers.
I love it.
Listen, it's definitely
lit.
She giving mobile vibes now.
It's lit. It's lit. Man, Virgil was. Listen, I never met Virgil a day in my life, right? Yeah. But that is, I don't care. Like if I wanted a mentor, that is my list. I learned. I study that man. I study his craft.
That's how I know you a winner though, for real. Because winners, they study those before them. Knowledge is passed on. You get what I'm saying? No matter what, you were supposed to be inspired by Virgil so that you can do what you do and be the inspiration to the next one coming up behind. That's how things move. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you connected to Virgil. Like, he's not even here no more, and the way that he goes about his work, that's how you talk.
Listen, I'm an off-white fanatic. Like, you wanna catch me? Listen, I'm here with no hard feelings and some off-whites or whatever other brand. I got, like I said, my friends got brands. One of my friends, her name's Shan too. She's from East Baltimore. She got Levels brand.
Yeah.
I'm a walking LOC for black businesses.
Look, we just was saying that, like, right now, even when we get off with you, she about to form her first LLC. You know what I'm saying? Like, we literally, like I'm saying, like, she younger than me doing it what I did, and that's what I'm saying. That's the point. I want to give it to you. Everything we do, we pass it on for the next age behind us.
My little cousin just started one. My little cousin is 19, and he just dropped some hoodies. Grind alone, shine alone, fire, and it was amazing because every part of his journey, he sent it to me first. Like, what you think about this? Like, that's major to me. Like, what you think about this? Or you think I should do this? Or do you have a manufacturer for this? And it's like, like, I got people that already got brands coming to me. Can I get this vendor? Can I get that? Of course you can. How much you gonna charge me? Charge you what?
Everybody not like that though.
Charge you what? And I'm still gonna buy it when you drop it. I'm like,
that goes to the kind of the last and final question. Like, are you open to being like a mentor? Like,
I am.
People
advice. Definitely. I just don't want them to come to me and say thinking I got it all figured out. I don't.
Okay.
Right.
I don't. Be patient with me. Bear with me. But I'm gonna get us there.
Yeah.
If you rock with me, if you bet on me, because if you bet against me, you definitely backing the wrong horse. You backing the wrong horse. Like, but for real, you gotta be patient. You gotta understand that I'm learning. You know what I mean? I'm learning. So I would mentor somebody else. I've had people come to me saying that they wanted me to mentor them, but they wasn't prepared. And what I'm not willing to do is compromise my own sanity and my own brand, trying to pull somebody along that don't really want to go. That just see what you doing and like, oh, people want her stuff. She making money. I want to do that. No, you got to have a passion because it takes passion to do this.
Yeah,
it takes passion to even. I post every day. It's so hard some days. Some days I'm not motivated. Some days I'm not motivated. Some days I don't have it. But I know that only way it's going to get out there to the people is if I put it out there. And one thing I know about me is people listen when I talk.
Yeah.
Like my presence demands attention alone. So it's like, I'm willing to mentor. I'm willing to whatever I can do to help. It just has to make sense.
Well, look, let the people know where they can follow you. You feel me? Where they can contact.
Oh, so y'all can follow me at No Hard Feelings. No _ hard feelings _ 3 underscores NHF Apparel on Instagram. You can also follow me at No Hard Feelings _ Shan. You can find me on Facebook at NHF Apparel. Or you can just go straight to the website at www.nhfapparel.com.
Look, that part, look, understand. I want to say that, like, we really appreciate you tapping in with us. Like, for real, this was, first of all, when I first talked to you before we even did the interview, you feel me? Like, you the same person that was talking on the phone that you is in the interview, and that means something.
That's real.
Yeah, you feel me? That you genuine. Yeah. We wish you the best of success, and we know that it's only going to grow. We want to do a part 2.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.
We gotta do an update.
We can we definitely, because it's so, like I say, No Hard Feelings is bigger than me. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, that part. Listen, we outside, like, we rocking in with you, and I'm gonna make sure too, like, we gonna tag all your social sites,
of course,
on the episode for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Art, do you like the little graphic design?
Oh, she know. We already know.
Yeah, we've discussed it.
Yeah, like, listen, that's that. I do that with every person that we do an interview with, because to me, it's that showing that collaboration over competition. Like, I feel like no matter what you do, we should be able to do something together that's like just dope. It don't got to be about money, nothing. Just
right.
And just the passion in what both of y'all are doing. And let that shine.
On something. Like, that the interview, that's just what we need. Like you said, it's not always about money.
Yeah. It's about being creative and being around that energy. Like, so like for real, we really, and this our first, like I said, like, visual one. So,
and I've never done a podcast. I've never done any. Yo, I will do like a audio all day long. I talk on wherever.
Yeah.
But like it's crazy because normally I would have been like, I'm not getting on there because I'm just not that person. Like
I'm glad you did.
I'm glad
like
you
I say,
did
I'm
that.
honestly I'm not that person that you gotta put the face with the brand. I'm not like I said, I don't care to be seen. But I appreciate y'all. It was cool. I'm able to be in my own house. You know, it's Sunday, my family here. We chilling. So it was definitely great. It was great.
Man,
So I appreciate y'all for making me feel comfortable. It wasn't all because people be
it wasn't
asking you
from
stuff.
said,
And
like,
guess
it was
what
just
though?
vibes.
I never read your questions that I got sent. I never read the questions.
Look, I'm glad you didn't because it just let you answer the way you really felt.
And then hold on, we didn't even ask all the questions.
Yeah, we didn't ask all the questions
we
either.
Just
like,
coming up with the questions because it just was just like so raw and real and
yeah, we
intimate.
was able to pop out with you for real. Like, I like that.
I never read the questions because I don't listen. It don't need to be coerced. Like whatever. Like I said, my brain is my second baby. I can talk about it all day long.
Look, that part, it's for real.
Like I don't need to rehearse it. Like it's in me already.
Look, and it's shining on you. Like I swear to God, like listen, man, we definitely
need that blue and purple hat. And
what we coming? Like I swear to God,
listen, y'all.
Like we put outfits together, so it's like we already know we about to do. Like when we get out, I'm like, all right, we about to like. We gonna do.
And like the people know, I do. You got like the people know. Listen, we take payment options. We got Klarna, Shopify, Sizzle. The only thing we don't have is what is that? Afterpay because they display so much. But I'm definitely trying to get. I'm working with them. I'm working with them right now for Afterpay. I don't know what their thing is, but Klarna, Sizzle, ShopPay, PayPal installments.
Come on, you talking like how I saw everything was on my phone. We can process all payments down there.
Yes, definitely.
23, get to your bag and make it easy for your person and give you that bag. Like she prepared.
And make it easy for your people.
Yeah, that's what you make it easier for them. Like straight up.
The exchange is no robbery at all.
Come on. Quality for my dollar, I'm gonna give it over every time. That's why I said like, come on. It's gonna stand for itself. Everything that you just explained is what we've experienced. Just being around your brand, like I swear to beans, from talking to you and seeing it first before we got to actually talk to you, we saw it in the work. You feel me? That's why I said like it's gonna show for itself. When you passionate, that shit ain't got nothing on. It's only one way it can do. It only can shine. You feel me? Like
for sure.
Yeah, so like no, this was a pleasure. Like we gonna be able to do this a lot more. Like what?
It's definitely like it has been a pleasure for sure.
Man, but look, we about to step out so we can get ready.
All right, y'all have a blast.
You feel like have a blessed rest of your day. You hear me?
All right. Happy Sunday. I hope whatever team y'all rooting for wins.
Look, I told you it's a win-win. It's black on black.
Oh yeah.
We outside. We celebrating regardless. We putting a
shot. All right, y'all have a good one.
You too.
Thanks for having me.
No, for real. I loved it, y'all.